Morning guys, today Triumph Tiger XRT 800 update. We're at the end of Feb. Just wanted to give you guys a rundown of how it rode over the winter really. Condition of her and anything. I never really spoke much about the dash on here really before. I'm quite impressed with it. I like the fact when you first start it shows how many miles you've got, how many you've done, 2184, and then temperature. And then this flicks through general settings. Got a gear indicator which is always handy, and obviously your speed. And have little warning lights. This little symbol here, which is a bit odd, they're the road, sport and so on, and rain. It's a bit hard to see, I must admit, and you've got these buttons. Maybe another day to go how deep into that it is. But generally, she's rode really well over the winter months. But I don't think she's fared so well. 2,000 miles, I know the road silt's really bad, but that could definitely do with a bit of tightening, and she's picked up a lot of rust. I know the road silt's really bad, but at the end of the day I wouldn't have expected some of the places I've got little bits of rust. That's not fared too well. I mean, I did water down a few times. Odd little places, you know, can you see a little bit of rust here? You know, odd little places to get a bit of rust. I would expect the disc to go a bit funny. The exhaust hasn't fared very well at all. And I have, say, put water on her afterwards when I've got a lot of road salt. I mean, this is peeing me off. This is powder coated. And can you see the rust? I mean, that has quite peeled me off. There's no scratch marks on this bike. I haven't dropped or anything. Just rust come through the powder coating. I'm really unimpressed with that. The exhaust has said it's a bit of a bugger. I've sprayed a little maintenance spray in places today to make sure the other little bits don't get all messy and rusty. But there's definitely some pitting on this that I'm not too impressed with. But then again, you know, it's road salt, I guess. But how did she ride? Really well. I kept thinking about taking these off. I'm never going to get the panniers on the back, and I don't think she looks brilliant with them just sitting there. However, I thought if I did come off, it'd be a bit more protection for the back of the bike, so I left them on there. So this is September and now February, so she's been on the road for that many months, 5 months now. But as I said, I rode her for the winter. Even this little gear change here, I mean, this morning it was quite pitted, so I don't know how she's faring up. You know, you can see little bits and bobs in there that really could do with a little bit of... Oh, I just washed it, if I'm honest with you, and they're a bugger for washing, you know. You think you wipe it all and you come back and find it's still bloody dirty. That's really annoying. However, she rode really well. Front is quite light compared to the Beamer that I had before, but she went through everything. I've got to say, a plus, these fog lights, running daylights, are the absolute dog's danglies. I mean, I upgraded these lights and they're much better on my last video, but when I put these on, they give like a straight beam in front of you, so that really does help. And when turning left and right, the beam goes up obviously to the left and right. I found them the absolute dogs. Heated seat, lovely warm bum, both actually work really well. Heated grips, I've got to say, I've never said it before, a complete and utter letdown. Whether I've got the only pair that aren't very good or not, I don't know, but they are tepid. That's the only word I can use today, tepid. Miles per tank, I'm getting easy 200 out of it. It always says I've got more to do, although it does flash screaming at you, you've got less. You know, the old flashy light saying you've got 50 miles to go. Lights all round, good. Other road users, whether there's new load of road users lately that just don't like Triumphs or not, I seem to get, you know, when I'm sensibly overtaking on a 10-foot road and they're flashing me for no particular reason. So I can't quite get that one, whether I've got just a new load of idiot car drivers or not. I don't know. Anyway, all out of all, fog lights are the nuts, heated seats, and the dash I do like. Wind protection, it's all right. I mean, yeah, I could do a better screen. I just don't fancy paying out £150 for another screen yet. I just can't bother with it, to be honest with you. A little bit annoyed about the exhaust. I don't really think they should have done that quickly, 2,000 miles. I know the road salt and all, but yeah, and cleaning is just a bitch. I know when you come down to old plastic bikes, you don't mind them so much. For these, for my hands, they weren't bad, but as I said, because these are only mildly tepid, and I've got storm gloves on, my hands did get cold, I've got to say. But I am in love with these instruments. I haven't really used the cruise control on here, but heated seats and the buttons are so easy to use. They're brilliant. Keys in and out, nice and easy as well. Probably got a sat nav to go on here soon from a bit of touring. there was a bit of dirt that seemed to get on here. I thought it actually ruined through the paint, but a bit of scrubbing and some cleaning fluids and so on, and that seemed to get rid of that. So to be honest with you, I'm going to have a good old clean. But it's going to hammer down rain tomorrow, so you think, is it worth it? You know, my mate had a Kawasaki, and all the bolts went rusty as well. So, you know, I just think it's pretty standard to change the bolts, keep them regularly oiled up. I'm going to tighten that chain today to say that's not 2,000 miles, and I don't exactly floor it. You know, had all pitting on this morning, and I've managed to clean all that off as well. So, all in all, guys, it's the update. So I've been riding quite a bit of this now, in all weathers, and I mean there was -4 the other day. I had ice all on me. It still rode very, very well. So, thumbs up, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little just update on this one. You've heard it, you've seen it running. Haven't seen me run up and down the road yet. Maybe I'll add another video of that one day. I'll put my GoPro on here, but as I said, it's just a bit of boring riding, you know. I'm not doing wheelies or racing along, so maybe a bit boring for you guys. Please check out my other videos on this one so far, guys. I'm enjoying it. Like and subscribe, and I'll keep updating. Maybe next time I go for a nice long tour with the wife. Ta-ra, guys.